Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Wednesday, the 4th of August, 2021. About 10 minutes to 8 o'clock in the morning, depending on which device you're looking at. I've got a 2-minute time spread between 4 devices. It is currently 75 degrees Fahrenheit here in Jacksonville, Florida. Humidity is at 98%. It's been raining off and on all night. It's supposed to rain again in a little bit. 24 degrees Celsius. Oh. Those of you looking out the front windshield, you can see the rain clouds in the distance, or the rain skies. I don't know if that recently passed through here or if it's coming this way. I haven't looked at the radar yet. Let's take a look at the radar. Oh, modern conveniences. Why does he have a flashing light? Oh, that is one of the construction people. Oh. Well, it looks like a small band of rain passing through to the north of us. So, we'll see. Man. So yesterday, on the way home from the daughters, I went to get gas. I go to Sam's Club. It's the only thing I get there. I've got a card from I'm on my son's family plan thing, whatever. So all I usually get there is gas. I haven't been inside the shop. I don't need to buy anything in bulk, but beginning to think maybe. So I got about 15 and a half gallons of gas. It was right at $47. Just about 3/4 of a tank, I guess. So there was that. And I went from there. I went to the local grocers, mainly to get my sodas. And this all kind of ties in. If I can keep the whole thing in my head. So even on sale, the sodas are more expensive than what I'm usually used to paying. And I'm going to mention Prepper Dale here again. With his food hauls, he mentions the price of everything that he's got, or most of everything that he's gotten. Now, granted, he's up in, it looks like God's country, but there's no real grocery stores to go to. Down here in the city, they call it a grocery desert, or a food desert, where you don't have a whole lot of options other than Dollar Tree or Dollar General or one of those type places. There aren't many large grocery stores, so that's pretty much what it seems like Dale goes to a lot. Dollar General or whatever. But the other day, he paid almost $5 for a package of hot dogs, almost $3 for a package of hot dog rolls. That's crazy. I mean, seriously, it's how he has a choice, though. And I haven't priced the actual hot dogs that he got here, because I buy the cheap ones, the Gwaltney, whatever the heck, however you pronounce that. They're usually $1 a package, and they taste like dollar hot dogs. But I very seldom ever eat a plain hot dog. I always either adding it to something or adding a bunch of something to it. So, along those lines, I've noticed that quite a few stores aren't as well stocked as they used to be. And I mean, we've had problems here because of COVID and whatever, but you know, we're well into the second year of doing that. So, and you know, it's all over the internet and the news that we're facing food shortages and a crisis and this, that, and the other thing. So, if you will, put in the comments how things are going where you are. How's your food supply looking? How are your grocery sales looking? We're going to continue on that theme. A couple of channels that I watch here on YouTube, Fab Rats out in Utah, they're waiting on push rods for the one kid's truck. Push rods for 350 Chevy. I mean, they're generally as plentiful as grains of sand on a beach. Now they're not. Eric over at Nomadic Fanatic, another channel here on YouTube, he's waiting on engine parts for his primary motorhome. I was talking with my son-in-law the other day. He does mobile home repairs, and like he goes in and fixes them up after rentals. It's called a turn. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can see that sky. It's looking kind of pretty. But he's got a problem where when he makes an order, you know, he's got all his guys on the job or whatever, and he makes an order and he's expected to go and finish that job, and he gets there, and when the parts truck gets, you know, the supply truck gets there, they don't have everything. They'll have one hinge out of two, or they'll have a door frame and not the door. They'll have the trim paint but not the wall paint, because it's on back order. Because, you know, they always call on COVID. So yesterday, well, to kind of finish up, after I went shopping or whatever, I didn't feel like cooking, so I went to Denny's. It's actually, I got the Grand Slam, and it's gone up to $11.95. It used to be $9.95. So that's basically a $2 raise, right? Yeah. Used to get out of there for under $15. Last night it was with tip, it was a whole $20 bill. So, but we got talking, the waitress and I, and because when I went in, I had the idea I was going to go in for a Grand Slam. I wanted the scrambled eggs and cheese, bacon, sausage, hash browns, and toast. When I got there, they had these signs advertising bowls of food. They only had 2, and then a couple of new melt sandwiches. Well, the pot roast melt sandwich looked really good. I was looking at that, and that's what I thought I would order. But they were out of the meat. Like, how do you put a new thing on the menu? Well, it's new to me anyway, and it says new, so I'm not sure how long they've had it out. But how do you put something new on the menu and then not have enough in stock? She said, they didn't have it. The truck had come in the day before, and they still didn't have any due to COVID. I don't know. A bit aggravating, but I had originally gone in for the Grand Slam, and the new menu kind of changed my mind. But when I couldn't get that, I went right back to I ordered the Grand Slam. I ended up getting what I had originally intended, and I just about chowed down, and the waitress brought me a plate of pancakes, 2 good sized pancakes. And she said they were on the house. They'd been made, by mistake with my order. My order didn't come with pancakes. There's another order, the Great American, I think, comes with pancakes. I don't know. But, so anyway, I got a really substantial meal, breakfast for dinner type meal. And ate almost the whole thing. I hate waste. There's only a couple of bites that I couldn't fit down in there, but the place was kind of slow, so I actually had conversation with my meal for most of the meal anyway, and but yeah, it's that whole the whole shortage type thing. Like, you go into even Walmart. I've walked in there. I've been in there, and some of their shelves are less than fully stocked. Which it makes you wonder. I mean, are these stockpilers, or these people that have all the dried foods and stuff put away, or or do they really have the right idea? I mean, I've got food supplies that last me probably a month, maybe 2, depending on how many calories I need to put down. Yeah, not counting like some of the freezer stuff, because if everything else is gone, the electric's going to be gone too. So, canned and dried, I've got, like I said, 2 months, depending on how much I stretch it. So, and I try to keep most of that rotated, but anyway, it does. It makes you wonder. At least it makes me wonder what's coming in the future. I don't foresee it getting that bad. I mean, it seems like we're coming out of this thing to a big degree. Yeah, there's a new Delta variant out. But I think a lot of places are trying to open up despite that, get production back up of some of these things. But there's a shortage of pork, and now California is opening up new rules and regulations for selling pork products in that state, which, if the pork suppliers want to continue selling in California, they're going to have to spend millions of dollars to upgrade their things. So no telling where that's going to go. Anyway, I don't know, maybe I should put anyway or it is what it is on a shirt. Anyways, Blaze's not right across the hat, right? Anyway. Trying to gather my thoughts here. It looks like we're going to have another rainy day off and on. Par for the course. I'm trying to get my yard picked up and organized. It's gotten way out of hand. Got hollered at about its condition. But I've been working on that. But with this rainy weather and then the added humidity, it's been really difficult. I got down to a point where I've got a lot of the stuff gone or put away or rearranged or whatever. But I still need to, like, one area needs to be heavily raked. There's concrete under there that you'd never know it just looking at it, because the leaves have piled up so thick under the chairs and stuff that I had. Anyway, that's about it for today. We're about to make the last turn. I appreciate y'all that have hung around, watched whichever view. Somebody's parked in my spot. So, if your loved ones are nearby, let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is you all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So I'll see y'all again. I hope you have a fandoculous day. Slotchy, y'all. Bye-bye.